explain. Look at how beautiful it looks. Look at how nice it looks. Look at all these photos of people using freeware and payware mods. And look at that amazing FAA approved flight simulator that everybody uses for their home flight simulators. Well, this is all good and all, but everything comes at a cost. A cost of about $55 or 3,000 rupees for us here in India. Look at this, 2,899. So it's around 3,000. For the guys in the US, it's around $55. But I think it's at a discount here because $55 is not 3,000 rupees. But in a few countries, X-plane costs even more. For example, in Japan, it's around 7,800 rupees, which is around $70. $70. That's as much as the base price for the Microsoft Flight Simulator. And this is X-plane, not even Microsoft Flight Simulator. So, I'm happy to announce that you don't need to spend this much money for a flight simulator like X-plane. Instead, welcome to X-plane demo. Yeesh, you guys must be really surprised. This looks exactly like X-plane, right? Well, it isn't. The first thing that you're going to notice while after opening X-plane demo is when you go to the new flight section. You can see all the airports, but the thing is, for example, let's just take this 1 second. Yeah, let's take this. Scenery not available. 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 Why is this so? Because this is X-plane demo. X-plane demo is basically a free version of X-plane where you have two airports to fly in. The main airport is you can basically fly around Seattle and start at Seattle Tacoma International and fly for around 15 minutes. The default aircraft that you get is the 737-800, the 747-400, the MD-82, all of these general aviation aircraft, a glider, a helicopter, two jets, an ultralight, and a seaplane. So that's basically exactly as the default X-plane. You can do anything except for flying global. You only have one airport, you only have 15 minutes, but other than that, you can do anything else. For example, you can go to settings and tweak everything that you want. For me, I have my texture quality at maximum, visual effects at high, number of world objects at high, and reflection details at minimal. And that gives me around 15 FPS. So let's get into this flight simulator, shall we? Hi guys, welcome to X-plane 11 demo. So here we are in Seattle Tacoma International. There you go. So it looks everything looks very normal, and of course it is. Come on, I have my Taskmaster joystick paired up as usual and programmed, and let's get on with the takeoff. And I'll talk to you as we fly the plane. First, let me set my flaps. $15 degrees. Nice. 15-degree flaps. Can release our brakes. Brakes released. You can start with the takeoff. We're speeding up the runway. 100 knots. $120. V1. Rotate. Nice. That was a very smooth takeoff. Look at that. So my game is currently running at 1080p right now at near maximum settings. I don't think that this is called maximum. It's near maximum and it looks awesome. So you can go with gear up. So why does Explain 11 demo exist? If like this is the entire game, like but with only one airport and 15 minutes to play with, but still, why does this game exist? Why does the Explain 11 demo exist? Explain the guys at Laminar Research Explain, the people who make Explain, they thought that maybe like if they make Explain 11 demo, then maybe like the people who want to buy Explain, they can check out if their computers like if it's powerful enough to run the game, and like to see if this suits their requirements. Like if they're planning for IFR flight or something, then Explain would be very good for that kind of things. So it's basically like a trial version. You can check if it suits you, and then you can use, and then based on that you can buy the actual game. So now let's go with our flaps. So you can see the city of Seattle coming up. Yeah, I forgot to mention this another airport over here. In talking about Seattle, I remember about Explain 10. There is Seattle in their default, in like their free scenery, but it looks nowhere near to this. The textures are really bad. Well, there is Seattle Tacoma and this other airport that's right in front of us, but they just look really bad. So we're just going to fly around the city. It's coming into a visual. It will be coming in. We're 230 knots. And pull back a throttle a bit to avoid overspeeding. So about Explain. Explain is basically like it's a simulator for like hardcore flight simmers, and like if you want to run your own home simulator, if you want to build your own simulator at home, Explain is like the best software you have for now. Microsoft Flight Simulator still isn't that professional. It's more about graphics than about realism. So I think the people who want professionalism over graphics, I think Explain is the best simulator for them. As you guys know, I normally make videos about flight gear, but I think I'm going to start shifting to Explain and still make a few videos about flight gear, such as new releases, etc. And about Explain's graphics, I'm not saying that it's very bad or something. It still is very good. You can use it for VFR flying pretty well. For example, there's that highway. That highway is there in real life, but it's not exactly in that. But it's not in that exact same place. It might be like 5-10 meters off. So the Explain is really accurate. Now look at that river, and I'll show you the same place in flight gear. Now that you saw the river, what do you think? How don't you think there's a lot of difference between explain and flight gate? Look at the detail in the buildings. Look at the texture detail. Flight gate doesn't have all of this, but I think explain is very affordable for kids or like people who get like for kids who get like barely any pocket money or something like that. No, I'm just kidding. So I'm flying very low and my FPS doesn't dip below 7. 7 FPS is actually pretty playable and there's not much problem. It's still very smooth. It's still real time. Come on. Shut up. Why is it still making the sound? Oh, I'd have to slow down there, man. So tell me in the comments about what you think about explain and if you think explain demo is worth it or not.
Too low terrain.
For me, I think that it's perfectly worth it, and it's the best free, not global flight simulator for now. I don't know if Explain 11 demo will last, but while it lasts, it's going to be a very good way for people to benchmark their computers for flight simulators and not spend around around 140 US dollars trying to buy Microsoft Flight Simulator. Let's just go between those two buildings and end this video.
Too low terrain.
Yes, I know, we're too low.
200.
Come on, don't hit it. Ooh, I think I hit it. Wait, there's a CN tower. Look, it's right there. The CN tower is right there. Come on.
Bank angle.
I know bank angle, but I really want to show that tower to you guys. I didn't come to CRT for no reason. I'm 90 degrees right now. Look at that. Okay guys, bye.
Sync rate.
I hope you guys got enough information about Explain 11 demo, and I guess you can download it now for free. I'll send the link for downloading Explain 11 demo in the comments. I'll pin it down in the comments and put it in my description. Okay guys, bye.
Sync rate.